Hey, what's up guys? It's Apollo Uchiha here, back with a new movie. The name of this movie is What If Naruto Had Doraemon's Gadget? I know it's kind of a funny idea, but it's not mine. It's a subscriber's idea. His name is Saad. I hope I'm saying this right. And yeah guys, it's an unscripted movie as well. Now before continuing this, if you haven't then please do leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And without further ado, let's begin with our story. Our story begins as we see a blue robotic cat slash robot on his time traveling machine slash mat as he was traveling from future to the past. Okay, let me check. Everything is in order before I meet Nobi. Once and for all, he said. He was carrying 3 pockets as spares as his dimensional pocket. Hey, where is my one-dimensional pocket? As he screamed, oh no! What if Doremi finds this out? I don't even want to know what she might do. I'm in huge trouble now. Oh well, I still have 2. It will be more than enough, I hope. And I hope it doesn't fall into someone's wrong hand. As the pocket that was fallen into the time dimension traveled from millions of galaxies unknown to Doraemon as it entered the elemental nations. On to the other side in elemental nations, as we see Minato summon the Shinigami to seal the QB inside Naruto as Hiruzen was there alongside Kakashi and his trusted friends, the Konoha Shinobi Council. Minato, are you sure about this? It is the only way. I told you to let me do this. Please, Hiruzen, I have to do this. It is the only way. I will be able to save everyone. Plus, Koshi-chan is dead. I don't think I can live on without her, he said as tears started to well down his eyes. But what about your son? He smiled. I know you can all protect them. I don't have will to live on without her. As he completed the hand seals, Hakai Fuyin, as the Shinigami was summoned. During the summoning, the Shinigami was moving from Hell Dimension to the upper realm, as a pocket was thrown into his eyes. What the hell is this? A pouch. As he put a hand into it, and to his surprise, the hand disappeared. What kind of trickery and mockery is this? As he pulled out a light. A small light, it says. Hey, Koharu, come here, he said to his assistant, as he shined the light by pushing the button as Koharu shrunk down. What? What did you do to me, Shinigami-sama? I'm quite small. This is quite good, but I don't need it. I have to push this to someone else. Oh well, someone is summoning me, so I might as well push this to them if I find them worthy. As the Shinigami went into the upper realm, as he saw it was the 4th Hokage, Ningen, why have you summoned me, Shinigami-sama? In exchange for my soul, I want you to seal the Kyuubi no Kitsune inside my son. It will be done. As the Shinigami started to seal the Kyuubi inside Naruto, as Minato's soul was extracted. Kushina was already dead due to the exhaustion of chakra from being Kyuubi released, and not only that, by giving birth just minutes before. As this was going on, everyone was surprised the Shinigami talked, but as this Shinigami spoke, chills ran down everyone's spine on the battlefield. Even the Kyuubis. As the sealing process was done, Minato's soul was sealed inside Shinigami's stomach, but Shinigami didn't left. As the Shinigami started to look around, it caused everyone to flinch, as the Shinigami picked up the baby and tapped its forehead. I see, Shinigami said after closing its eyes. You might be the perfect host for this, but I might need a suit for you to match this. How about this? Aha, I get it. Orange suit. As an orange suit appeared on Naruto. Much like a fluffier pajama style suit, but it did appear. And the pocket was attached to it in the middle section, which was white. It was a fox suit which was orange, and from the middle it was white, in which the pocket was attached. As Shinigami chuckled. You look like a cute miniature robot, Fluffy, if I might add my own words. As he looked back at the Other shinobis, Ningens, heed my word. If you harm him, there will be hell to pay for all of you in Konohagakure no Sato. He is under my protection. The voice was so loud and full of authority that even the civilians heard it. And even the council members heard it. Even Danzo and, well, elders. Now they knew if they messed with the kid, well, there will be hell to pay. By literally the owner of hell. And that is one thing they didn't want. As Hiruzen picked up the baby from Shinigami after motioning him to pick it up from Shinigami. Shinigami-sama, is it possible for Naruto to take this off? No matter how much he try, he cannot take it off. Well, what if he has to, oh, that will be taken care of. He won't be needing to use those facilities anymore. I have blessed him. He is no longer a normal human. He is similar to that of my archangels that I use. I see. But he doesn't have those powers to summon wings and all. He has something more precious than that. You see the pocket on his stomach? Oh yes. Isn't a normal pouch? No, it's a pre-dimensional pouch in which weapons of unknown kind can appear from far future and he can use them at his own will. But other than him, nobody can summon it. I have put a seal on him that nobody can break this. I will keep this close to my heart and I will protect Naruto. You better, he said with cold eyes as Sarutobi shivered. I will be leaving Hiruzen Sarutobi. Your time has not come yet. As the Shinigami left back to the underworld, waiting patiently to see how the story will unfold for little Naruto. As we go back to the upper realm in which Hiruzen carried baby Naruto back inside to the council chambers. As everyone was quite surprised as the women squealed after seeing Naruto in such a cute suit. As Mabuki Haruno, the head of the civilian clan, also squealed. Hokage-sama, she said, composing herself. Who is this child? He's Minato and Kushina's son. I see. Where are they? Both of them passed away. Kushina due to childbirth and exhaustion of chakra because Kyuubi was released from her. I know. Mabuki said. What? Kushina told me that she was the Jinchuriki. Even when far long ago when we became friends. She trusted me. I trusted her. But who was the man who released it? How do you know so much? I saw a masked man as I was walking towards where the birth was taking place, alongside with Mikoto, but we retreated back because we thought that we might endanger ourselves and just might get in the way. I see, Hiruzen said. That masked person was Madara Uchiha. As Fugaku stood up. That is some kind of trickery, Hokage-sama. That cannot be possible. Trust me, Fugaku, I think it isn't. But what if someone got hand of Madara's Sharingan? Or better yet, it was a rogue Uchiha. We have to look for files of those Uchihas who have gone rogue, because I'm sorry to say this, Fugaku, but the one who attacked was an Uchiha. Believe me when I say this, Hokage-sama, but we didn't attack. Yes, we cannot just blame the whole clan for one person. It will be like waging a war against them and losing our trust in them, said Hiyashi Yuga. And this isn't what Minato wanted. He wanted his friends to stay close. As family, as Kushina said, we are. And I will be damned even if I hate Fugaku. I'll let him be blamed for something a stupid clan member who was banished did. As Fugaku said to Hiyashi, thank you. As they started to argue about this, as Hiruzen had enough. Silence. As the elder Danzo walked in. So, this is the new Jinchuriki. Yes, Danzo, he is. As Mabuki looked solemn. I see. So there was no other way, huh? Yes. The Shinigami-sama also bore a will for Naruto. Shinigami-sama said Naruto is no longer a human. Her archangel. Naruto couldn't possess the wings or the power similar to that of archangels, but Naruto has a power that is forbidden for me to speak as of now, because if this power fall into wrong hands, the world will be in chaos. I see, said Mabuki. So the kid is not human anymore. He's close to a demon if Shinigami-sama said so, said one of the fat civilians. No, Mabuki said. He's not a demon. The seal is powered by Shinigami-sama herself. So, it is possible that Shinigami might not let the QB break free from it, ever. As the civilians were taken under full consideration, but some of them were still reluctant. Fine, we won't try anything to harm the child because we don't want to incur the wrath of Shinigami, but he's still Shinigami-sama's agent, so we will force our children to avoid it, and avoid it ourselves. What do you mean by it? Said Hiruzen. Because he's not a human anymore, so we have to refer to him as it. That's all I'm going to say, and nobody can change my mind. Not even you, Hokage-sama. Fine. Just avoid him at all cost. And don't let your children interfere with him. Plus, he's going to be the head of the Uzumaki and Namikaze clan soon. After he enters the Chunin realm, Chunin grade of our shinobi forces. I see, Hokage-sama. And time went by. Naruto entered the age of 3. As he was getting tired. "Nay, Gigi," Naruto said to Hiruzen, who visited him from his apartment to, well, go get some ramen at Ichiraku's. "What is it, Naruto? Why can't I get this suit out?" It looks kind of good on you." "Yeah, I know, right? I look like a fox. Many of the guys said. A cute one, but I'm a grown-up man now. I don't want to be cute." As Hiruzen chuckled, "You're still a kid, Naruto." Well, you're right about that, but I'm living on my own, and that's a grown-up thing, right? "Yes, Naruto. You are very mature for your age, that's for sure, but you're still a kid. Give them time. They will all learn to respect you." "Yeah, I'm happy with my life. I have a few friends, and that's all I can ask. Even if there's one thing missing, my parents," he thought to himself under his breath, but the Hokage caught it. "Naruto, they were valiant warriors who fought in order to protect this village. They died fighting, protecting you, alongside this village. Remember this, they'll always loved you, even before you were born, and they will never hate you." "I guess you're right, old man," Naruto said, as he suddenly put his both hands into the pouch. As Naruto said, What is this?" Naruto said as he looked into his pocket. But to his surprise, there was a huge dimension in which the strange things were just revolving around. "Nay, Gigi." "What, Naruto? What is this?" Naruto said as he showed his pocket that was almost detachable from his suit that he always wore to Hiruzen. "Wow, Naruto. Can you pick one thing up?" As Naruto picked up a door-like thing, as with the help of both hands, he put it out. "Wow, it's a door. It was a pink door. There's a kanji saying it's an anywhere door. Why don't we think of opening it to my, Hokage office?" Why not, old man? But we still had to go get ramen." "It's just to test it, my boy. I have forgot my wallet there. I was thinking of going there by myself, but I think this will be useful." Why don't try it now, Gigi?" As Naruto thought of his Gigi's office and opened the door. But to his surprise, it was inside Hiruzen's office. As Hiruzen's eyes widened as his jaw dropped. "Wow, Naruto. I didn't know you could travel like this instantly." "Nor did I, Gigi." As both of them went inside the door, as the door closed, as something clicked inside Naruto's mind. "Pick up the door and put it back into the pocket so it cannot be used again." As Naruto picked up the door and started to shove it back inside his pocket, and it easily went inside. "Whoa, Gigi, did I just put the door back inside my pocket? Awesome! I'm a cool shinobi now. I can do magic tricks like that." "Yes, you are, Naruto, but promise me that you won't use them for anything evil." "Trust me, Gigi, I won't," Naruto said as he crossed his finger. Next mission was to paint the whole Anbu squadron's uniform pink. And paint a stupid idiot man who wears a mask to hide his ugly face with orange paint on them. As next night, Naruto did the same, as the whole Anbu was on alert. As Dragon, who was covered in pink, and his face mask was written with such orange letters, "I'm a stupid idiot who hides his face because I'm a big meanie." and liked to chase around kids, entered Hiruzen's office alongside the elders as they all chuckled a bit and bit back their laughter. Very funny, Hokage-sama. Naruto did this. How can you be so sure? Well, we saw him escaping through a pink door and the door suddenly vanished. You have a lot of explaining to do, Hokage-sama. Oh, it's Naruto's one of the abilities. He can summon a door in which he can travel to distant locations after just imagining them. Impressive, said the elders. Yes, impressive indeed, but look at what he did, and it's irremovable paint. I demand we've been given a staple to get new uniforms because these ones are irwashable. As Naruto was on his home, chuckling like a maniac. Yes, success! With the help of this door, I will be able to do many pranks now, all over Konoha, through the people who avoid me. But not that much. Who cares? I'll do as much as I want, Naruto said as he cackled like maniac that he was. As Naruto then checked inside his pocket. Let's see, what is else here? Small light. He picked that up and shone it at the table that was in front of him, a wooden table. To his surprise, the wooden table shrank so much that he could pick it up with 2 fingers. Wow, that is awesome, Naruto said. How to turn it back now? There might be something here, Naruto said, as almost upper half of his body was now inside his pocket, searching for things. Aha, found it! Big light. Kind of stupid name if you ask me, as he shone the light on the table, and the table grew back to his original size. Awesome, I can shrink and make things bigger now. What else? What else? What is this? Sleeping pills? What is this? Naruto said, as he shot a sleeping pill onto himself. What? I fell asleep as he fell asleep that night, just doing experiments with his pocket. As he woke up, that was awesome! I feel so much energetic now. Well, it was like that when energetic Naruto was on a sugar rush now, and the hyperactive or ultra hyperactive blonde was going to be the bane of every shinobi that day. And finally, when the Anbu caught him after stopping him from his pranking spree for a whole day, it was a new record for him though. He was brought to the Hokage office, still as hyperactive as he could be. Hey, Gigi, can we go get a ramen? Naruto, calm down, what is going on? I got this sleeping pill from my, Naruto tried to motion his fingers towards his pouch. Oh yes, I understand. Now continue please. And boom, I crushed the pill in my hand, the smoke erupted and I fell asleep. And when I woke up, I felt so much refreshed that I can run all around the world. So he went on a pranking spree to prank everyone and paint their houses red and dye their hair orange and write on their face, asshole. Yeah, because those assholes avoid me. As Danbu said, very good kid, you almost pranked the half population of Konoha that avoids you. Very good. He told himself in his thoughts as Hiruzen began. You cannot do that, Naruto. Oh come on Gigi, I'm still feeling quite good. Can you give me one of those pills? I need quite a rest. As Naruto gave Hiruzen one of those pills, as Hiruzen squashed that pill in his hand, and within moments he was asleep. And after 2 hours, he woke up by himself. What? Hey, I don't feel any much headaches and tired. I feel refreshed. It was good. And then Naruto found some other things as well. No matter how much he used the gadgets, well, they always recharged on their own and were back to their original stockings. As Naruto found one thing, a cloth. It was a time cloth. Nejiji, I want you to step inside this cloth. I'm going to tie it around you. What is this? It's time cloth, I guess. As Naruto put his Gigi back into the reversing cloth side and put the cloth all over his body, as the clocks that were all over the cloth started to tick in front of the Anbu. As after a moment of ticking, the clock stopped, and when the cloth was removed, there stood a young Hiruzen. Wait, what is going on? How come I'm young again? Naruto? What is this? It's a time cloth, Gigi. I can reverse things back to their original state and can decay them with the help of this. It is a very dangerous weapon indeed, Naruto. You must hide it and avoid using it as much as you can. Oh, come on, GD, it was fun. Is there anything else you can use? Yeah, I've been using this other cloth that I found to summon food, whichever one I want. Show me. As I found this awesome burger food called burger that was written on it. What name is it is? Hamburger. As 2 hamburgers appeared in front of everyone. Awesome! As Hiruzen took a bite out of it. This is surprisingly good. As both Naruto and Hiruzen ate that, and after that Naruto put it back inside his pocket. As Naruto showed this pocket to his friends after asking his Gigi, and Gigi gave him okay. His friends were quite amazed by this, mainly Sasuke. Naruto, can you summon other stuff with it? I don't know, Sasuke, never tried. I only use this. Hey Naruto, what is that? That metallic thing over there. As Naruto summoned it, it became so huge that it was almost at the same height as the Hokage Tower. Mecha Dinosaur. Pet. As Naruto pushed a button that said on here. It was under a giant plate on his leg. As after Naruto pushed that button, some gears started to turn into the giant dinosaur. It was a T-Rex. As the red lights activated in its eyes, as he saw Naruto and registered him as owner. Registering Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze as owner of T-Rex 00128. As registration was done, as Naruto was given a choice, please give it a name, as screen appeared. How about Ko? As the dragon roared in approval. That's it, you're Ko from now on. Hey guys, what do you think of my pet? As Ko roared, as he swished his tail back and forth. As the kids were pale as white, even Sasuke. As Naruto almost saw their soul left their bodies. Hey, are you guys okay? As Anbu and the Hokage appeared there. Naruto, what is that? Hey GG, everyone, meet my pet Ko. As Ko roared in a greeting. He's almost like a dog, Tizunami said, but when she saw Kurimaru, she saw that her partner, her companion who was almost none afraid of even Kage level shinobis, and the Kyuubi no Kitsune itself was afraid of this. What can it do? I don't know. As Ko opened his mouth. Ko, open your mouth. I want to see the canines on this thing. Yeah, you can. Ko, open your mouth, please. As Ko reluctantly opened his mouth. And to their surprise, there were drills that were rotating in his teeth. Sharp drills. Whoa, awesome! Naruto said. As Tizunami then said, these are more sharper than any canines I have saw. I think they can rip apart a Biju if they want to. As everyone gulped. And now that damn monster is under that kid's control. As the Anbus were scratching their heads as they were sweating bullets. If the kid tried to prank us and we tried to hunt him down. Oh no, we don't want that thing after our ass anymore. Man, what a track. Sensei, you should be alive. Now it is getting way too much troublesome. Back in the Shinigami realm, we see Minato and Kushina who were watching with the screen on alongside Shinigami as they were laughing to their ass off by rolling on the ground. Did you see that, Kushi-chan? The look on everyone's face? Yeah, it was priceless. I wish we could go up there. You can. How come? You see there's a gadget inside Naruto's pocket. I modified it so that only a shinobi can use it. That is why that T-Rex is there. And I removed those kiddie gadgets that were of I don't know whose. As a giant blue cat without any ears in another dimension was sitting inside a room reading manga sneezed. Huh? Someone must be talking about me. Oh well. As he started to read some more books or mangas, as we go back to the dimension from where the Shinigami was speaking. How come? There is a Edo Tensei book there, which Naruto can write a name on it and the soul will be released from my stomach. Why are you being so considerate of Naruto? I have seen him in other dimensions. He was a hero, and we chose him for the duty. And it is his reward life. That is why he was given that pocket. He was reborn again without his memories, after his death, as the 7th Hokage. What? Yes, your child has been living his life again and again and again in many multiple dimensions. In some of them, you were neglecting him. But we will never do that, Kushina said. I know, Kushina, you will never do that. But in some of his dimension, you did that. And in some of the dimensions, one of you were dead and the other one blamed Naruto for it, and even gone as far as to put a bounty on his head. In some of the dimensions, you killed Naruto with your own hands in cold blood. In some of the dimensions, Naruto went evil and destroyed you all. He lost all hope. And in some of the dimensions, you both were dead. And he saved the whole world, going above his hatred. And some of them, he gave into his hatred. Wow, I didn't know so much dimensions revolved around our sun. Yes, the whole elemental nation's dimension revolved around your son. You can say he's a main protagonist of this and everyone else's story. Awesome, our son is such an important person. Yes, but believe me when I say this. He doesn't have the same personality over and over again. And after his previous life death, in which he was betrayed yet again, he killed them all, destroyed the whole elemental nation, and came and stood in front of me. Why, Shinigami-sama? Shinigami played the clip that was, well, somehow recorded in his dimension. Why do you put me through so much? Is it too much to ask? I want to live a normal life. In some I'm a hero, in others I'm nothing but a pest. My own parents hate me. In some of them I had siblings and a family. When I was reborn with my memories. Can you do me a favor if you want me to reborn? I want you to erase my memories, but you know, Naruto, if I do that, your legacy will be erased. I know, Shinigami-sama, but I want to do nothing with my previous lives. I saw so much hatred from those who I loved. From where I came from originally, everyone loved me. Even if they hated me at first and saw me as nuisance, they all came to love me, and I became the 7th Hokage. Had wonderful kids with my wife Hinata. And in other dimension, I had to kill her with my own hands. I cannot go on like this. I hate it. I can't believe my own parents in some dimensions didn't want me. Naruto said with hollow laugh, as both of the parents cried as they saw Naruto's expression. I still don't blame them and hate them. I knew my original parents loved me, and some of their dimensions loved me as their own son, but it still hurts whenever they look at you with disgust-filled eyes. Can you do me this favor? I'll work along as much as you want. Even if you have to reincarnate me into other dimensions, I will do it, but please erase my memories. And that comes to a conclusion. I agreed, and here is Naruto. This is the last dimension, and after this, the cycle will begin all over again. And I promised him that this will be his relaxation period. After this, he can go either to afterlife or start the cycle again. And I pretty much think so that he is going to choose the afterlife. And at the time, you can come back here as well. But I'm not going to tell him that he can use that as Tensei book that I have stored there inside as a gadget. He has to figure it out himself. As Naruto, hey, what is that book? It says Hey Didi, what does it say? Ero Tensei. What is that doing there? Well, looks like I spoke too soon. You figured it out, Shinigami said with a bored look at his face as both the parents laughed. User manual. You can summon the dead back to life by writing down their name. Made by Shinigami. Huh. Awesome. Hey Didi, what are the names of my parents? I want them to be summoned back. P.S. Only Naruto can use this. Fine. Write down the names, Naruto. Minato Namikaze, Kushina Uzumaki. As both of the names were written down after a few seconds of correcting the kanjis, as both Minato's and Kushina's body started to glow. Huh? You're leaving. Congratulations, you're alive. You will fulfill your destiny and live your life by training your child to become the child of prophecy. And also train him to use his gadgets as much as you can. It's fun watching it, right? Yes, it was hilarious. As Suddenly, two coffins rose from the ground into the upper realm. As Shinigami laughed, "It'll be fun to watch. And Madara, be prepared, because this time, there'll be hell to pay for you." Shinigami cackled with maniac glee. What was Naruto going to do with them? Use the small light? Use the Death Note that was also stored in there? Oh boy, only time will tell. As onto the upper realm, the two coffins were thrown off the lid as two figures stood there inside of it. Those two were none other than Kushina Uzumaki and Minato Namikaze. As both of them walked out, "Hey everyone." "Hello Naruto." As Naruto's eyes went, You're the fourth Hokage." Yes Naruto, but I'm also your dad." As even without a second thought, Naruto rushed towards them both and hugged them back to the ground as the family laughed wholeheartedly. As Kakashi's eyes were, Sensei? "Ah, Kakashi, it's good to see you." "It's good to see you too, Sensei," he said, removing his mask, as tears started to roll down his eyes. "I'm happy that you fulfilled your duty, Kakashi. I'm really happy. It's my job, Sensei." "Hey, Naruto, can you do me a favor?" Minato asked, as he whispered something into Naruto's ear, as Naruto wrote down another name, as another coffin came from the ground. As the lid opened, and there stood a white-haired man with white cuff on his shoulder. As everyone gasped, it was none other than the White Fang of Konoha, Sakumo Hatake. As he walked out, "What? Where am I? Hokage-sama? Is that you?" "Sakumo? Dad?" He heard a voice as he looked at the white-haired man, a full-grown man looking at him wearing a face mask, as the eye smiled at him. "Kakashi, it's good to see you. You have grown well, my boy." As Kakashi dashed towards his father and hugged him. "It's good to see you, Dad." "It's good to see you as well." "Wow," Anbu said in between themselves. "We see three legends standing there. The White Fang of Konoha, the Professor of Konoha, and the Yellow Flash of Konoha, and the Red Death of Konoha. Damn. What else might this kid do? We don't know. His enemies must be born with bad luck, as we see many of Naruto's enemies shivering. What is that force? I sense a disturbance in the force that must be crushed at all cost." From then on, Naruto trained with his parents in shinobi arts, and soon he entered the academy to be trained as a genin. And there he trained with his friends, and the Uchiha massacre was prevented aside from his coup by putting a blame on a rogue Uchiha. And Minato was also alive and agreed with everyone else that it was not the Uchiha clan who was responsible, it was the Uchiha who was rogue that was responsible for this. And as time went by, the genin came to pass their exams and become full-fledged genin in the shinobi of Konoha. Naruto and his family celebrated as, unknown to Naruto, there were two girls watching him closely, Ino and Hinata. Why, he didn't understand, but he didn't mind as well. Both of them stalked Naruto, unknown to him. Ino because Naruto wore a cute outfit and looked quite good in it as well, and can summon cool stuff. And she liked Naruto's whisker marks, it make him look frail and cute in her opinion. And she called Ino's blonde hair pretty, and not only that, her teal eyes pretty as well. Meaning Ino was pretty in Naruto's eyes, and that was the pull which caused Ino to fall for Naruto and his personality and his kindness. As for Hinata, same thing as canon. And time went by. The genin started to do their D-rank missions. Ino was quite sad alongside with Hinata, as both of the girls had come to an agreement to share Naruto, and even gone as far as to confess their love to their parents as well as Naruto's parents, unknown to him, and reluctantly their parents agreed as well. And time went by. The genins were done with their D-rank missions. Naruto was able to catch Tora with his Pokeballs that were stored there by Shinigami themselves, which was quite surprising because that Pokeball captured Tora, and after it glowed and beeped a bit red, it came to a halt, which caused Naruto to laugh as it was successful. As everyone, even the Jonins, were quite surprised that Naruto was able to catch Tora within 10 seconds, the bane of every genin, even themselves. As when the Madam Shijimi demanded Tora, Naruto handed her the ball and said that when she will throw the ball, the Tora cat will appear, and if she wants her to be back, just hold the ball up by opening its hatch with the button on top, and Tora will come back to the ball, and there she can live in a free forest as the Pokeball was designed to be. As Shijimi was happy as she almost squished Naruto to death, but Naruto's parents were also able to avoid that by calming the woman down, as Naruto was getting bored with the D ranks because he was pulling pranks on those who just ignored him. And they almost completed 150 re-rank missions now. As Naruto said, Nay, Dad, why don't you give us some cool C-rank missions? I mean, we are shinobis. We have to do D-rank missions and they're quite ass. Naruto! Your language, said Minato. Yeah, come on, Dad. What am I gonna do with this kid? Fine. You can go and call Tazuna-san for me, he said to his secretary, as after a moment, Tazuna came in. What? Do I look like a fool? These kids will carry me back to Land of Waves? I need shinobis who can protect me. As Naruto summoned a needle and a doll. As Naruto plucked Tazuna's hair. Ita, what was that for, kid? As Naruto shoved it inside the voodoo doll. As he pinched the needle on his ass. As Tazuna yelped and jumped into the air. Itai! What the hell is that? I can move you and control you with the help of this doll. Wanna see? Naruto started to make the doll dance into weird dance steps. As Tazuna danced as well. It was quite, well, barf-taking, as one might say, because everyone was feeling sick at the old man doing such dance moves. And after Naruto had his fun, and reluctantly was stopped by his parents, mainly Minato and his sensei Kakashi, Naruto let him go and put his hair out of the door. If you ever try to use that tone with me again, mister, I'll do this again, and this time I'll stab you with a kunai. An electrical kunai that will shock you whenever you try to mess with me. Notice, sir. Please let us leave. Hurriedly. I'll be taking my leave, Hokage-sama. I have to pack my stuff. Tazuna dashed so fast out of there that almost everyone laughed. Naruto, you have some cool gadgets. I wish I had that pocket. Sasuke said. I don't know how I got it, but, well, I guess I was born with it. That is quite weird. Normally children born naked. How come Naruto was born with it? It was blessing from Shinigami-sama, remember? Naruto said. Oh yeah! That god, I remember. How could I forget? As they all went home to get their stuff, and went on the C-rank missions, as Naruto let out his pet who was, well, bothering him in his pocket. What? Go, you want to come out? Why not, buddy? As Naruto summoned the giant T-Rex as everyone got on it. As they were dashing towards the two demon brothers came out. Face over as they were squashed by the paw. As they were now pasted on the ground. What the hell is that? That thing is a giant monster. Get out of here, we don't want to face that. As within mere seconds, they were at the Land of Waves in just 2 hours, which usually took them 2 days. As they arrived there, suddenly a mist came in, but they could see through it. Why? Because they were so huge, and the mist covered only Cole's feet. As Cole felt some tug. What do you mean, Cole? You meant something tingled in your feet? Just squash it, it might be a bug. Or kick it. As Cole kicked it like a soccer ball player would do. And suddenly, a man came flying out of the mist as he was flying 100 miles per hour. Ah! Screamed the man. Is that Zabuza? Said Sakura. Zabuza of the demon mist? As Naruto chuckled. Good one! And that my guy is a perfect goal. Naruto said to Ko as Ko roared in agreement. As Tazuna was shitting his pants while sweating bullets. As we see Haku dashing towards him. Zabuza-sama! As we see Zabuza landed, where Hawk far away from there, crashing into trees. Every bone in his body broken. Oh my god. As Haku landed, Haku, I guess we are retreating from here. Did you pick up my sword? Yes. Good. We don't want to deal with that thing. With one kick, that thing broke every bone in my body. I can barely move. Please let us get out of here. I don't want to face that kid. Fuck Gato. Fuck his money. Oh, it hurts like hell. As both of them left, abandoning their mission, and as Zabuza was recovering, over to the other side, Gato found this out as the bridge was building without a hitch, so he entered there. But when he entered, he was met with Ko. What the hell is that thing? As Ko roared at him after waking up, which caused everyone to pee in their pants. As he looked back at his shinobi, without looking back at his shinobi force, he said, "Kill that thing!" What? Why isn't anyone listening? Don't you want to get paid? As Ko motioned for him to look back with his tiny paws/hands. Nani? He looked back. There was nothing there, as a dust and a gust of wind flew by him. Nandakure! Where is everyone? As the T-Rex picked him up with his tiny claws, lifting him up into the air. As he threw him into the air and swung his tail, as the tail crashed into his tiny body, and he was thrown far, far away, as Ko then said, "And that's a home run!" A speaker came out of his shoulder, and they said, as Naruto came into view, "Nay, Ko, what are you doing?" Ko motioned himself to shaking his head in negative, saying nothing. "Oh well, don't go and react so much, just sleep here, okay?" As Ko nodded and went back to sleep, as Naruto and the others perfectly built the bridge, and after the bridge was complete, they were quite surprised that Gato wasn't found, until one person came into view and said that they found Gato's dead body, and every one of his bones was broken. Wow, Gato was a paste now, as they all laughed about that. Gato paste, as Naruto and his team was regarded as heroes of the land of waves. Even if the team told them that they didn't encounter Gato or anyone else, and Ko kept it a secret from everyone else, they were still regarded as heroes there. As they went back to the Konoha, they were inside the Hokage office as they were informed of the Chunin exams. So Naruto was training with his parents, as Sakura was trained by Kakashi, as Sasuke was trained by Itachi, who was there. As they were being trained, one person came by in Konoha. He had white hair and was wearing weird clothes. He had a forehead protector for the kanji oil on it written as well. His name was Jiraiya of the Toad Sage. As he entered the Hokage office, in which he saw a student, "Nani? Minato, what are you doing here? Did I drink too much beer coming here before? Now I'm seeing my dead student sitting there. Sensei." "Yeah, Minato, I think I died." "I died so young," he said, as he was bonked on the head by none other than Kushina. "You damn pervert, you're alive, as much as we are." What? "Yes, we're alive." "But how?" "Well, I don't know. Ask Naruto." "What do you mean, ask Naruto? You're Gaki?" "Yeah." "How the hell does that happen, and has anything to do with him?" "He wrote our names down in some kind of magical book that appeared inside of his pocket, and after that we were summoned here." "Nani? I didn't understand. You said it in one breath, Kushina," said Jiraiya. "I'm not going to repeat myself. Let's just say Shinobi trademark secret." Fine. You win. It's good to see you both back alive," as they all chuckled. And then he got serious. "It's a serious matter. I think Suna might attack us, and Orochimaru as well. And not only that, Akatsuki's on the move." "Akatsuki?" "Yes, they were a mercenary organization, but now they are hellbent on getting all the Bijus. And God knows for what. World domination, what else?" Said Minato. "We have to be careful about this regarding Naruto." As for Naruto, he was sleeping soundly at his training ground after training, as he was inside his mindscape. "Hello? Where am I? Whoa, this place. Why is there so much water here? I'm inside some kind of sewer. As Naruto walked as he entered a giant cage, in which he saw a fox laying down there. Huh, a fox with 9 tails. Cool. As he said this out loud, the fox's eyes shot up. Huh, it has red eyes. I think that adds to his awesomeness. As the cubist tail started to swish. Wait, 9 tails? Giant fox with rabbit ears and red eyes. Where have he heard about this? As he put a fist on his palm. Oh, I get it. You're Kyuubi no Kitsune, right? Wait, weren't you supposed to be dead? As Kyuubi started to laugh. Well, I don't know whether you are an idiot or a genius, Ringen, but I am alive. I cannot be killed. I will just reform myself. Yeah, you're that kind of a villain that respawns every once in a while and start to torture the main protagonist of the story. What the hell do you mean? Oh, I was talking about a game that I played. You know, it was, what was his name? Yeah, Mario Super Bros. It was an awesome game, but whenever we have to go rescue the princess, it was the same damn villain. Again and again and again. I just got bored of that game. Even if the game was cool, but the ending was just the same. Not for me, I guess. I don't know what you're talking about, kid. Kyuubi said with a giant sweat drop. No worries, I'm just yapping about myself. So, it's good to meet you, finally. What do you mean? I guess I know why the people ignore me now, because somehow you're sealed inside of me. Yes, thank your precious Tochan for this. Well, who knew? Not me. Why? Because nobody tells me a thing. Damn it! Oh, I know about how to get revenge on them now. I'll put itching powder in their clothes. And I'll hit the antidote so they can't find it. You know, Gaki, you're pure evil. Not evil like world domination, but evil I want to see people suffer. Even those who love me and crossed me in her own way. Well, that, my friend, is the definition of Naruto Uzumaki. It's good knowing you, kid. Name's Kurama. Whoa, that's a nice name. I guess you already know my name, but here goes nothing. Naruto Uzumaki, nice to meet you. Negaki, if you ever think that we can finally connect as a whole, just break the seal and I'll give you my power if you ever need it. How come you're lending me your power? I never asked for it. That is why I'm lending you it. You passed my test. Awesome, I guess. Yes, awesome. Now go before I change my mind. You're annoying me now to no end. Sheesh, you lazy fox. Fine, I'm going. I guess I found him, Dad. The one who will bring change between our relationship with humans. Kurama thought as he fell asleep again, as we saw Naruto wake up from his training ground. Why did anybody wake me up? As Naruto entered his house, rushing from the training ground. As he entered, he saw his parents laughing with a man. Nay, To-chan, Ka-chan, who's this weirdo? Naruto, it's not a respectful way to say something to like your elders, said Kushina as she bonked his head. Itai! Who is this, man? As Jiraiya said, I'm a weirdo? Is this his first thought? Is that all I look like to people? He said with anime tears coming down his eyes. No, sensei, he's just a kid. And to be honest, you look quite funny though. See, even my own students say that now. Oh, come on, old man, stop yip-yapping. You're what, like 50 years old, grandpa? Grandpa? Hey, I'm a bachelor, kid. And wherever I go, I make women fall all over for me. Yeah, with disgust. As Jiraiya face faulted as his parents laughed. Why, you little... Yeah, you wanna go, old man? Yeah, bring it on, you brat. Come on, calm down, you're both acting like kids. Naruto, stop it. Jiraiya, you're a grown-up, even older than us, so shut up and sit down. Hi, ma'am. Both Naruto and Jiraiya said, as they saw Kushina's hair starting to fly, as she was starting to get annoying. Nobody wanted to cause the red hot-blooded habanero to be furiful at them. As they started to eat their dinner, as Jiraiya began, Negaki, do you want to train with me? I'm the Toad Sage. I'll teach you how to summon toads. Awesome, Naruto said, as he agreed to train with Jiraiya. As the Chunin exams came at the same time, as we see the first part being taken as there he met Ino and Hinata, both of them clumped one of his arms. Nay, girls, why are you doing this? As then they whispered something into his ears which caused Naruto to faint almost there, with blood coming out of his nose. As both of the girls giggled and clapped, gave each other a high five and went back to their teams. Hey, what did you say to him? Sakura asked to Ino. As Sakura also blushed when Ino whispered something into his ear. Ino Pig, you're a hentai. I didn't know you had it in you, but wow, you're a hentai, a pervert. How can you say something to Naruto like that? What did they say, Sakura? Sasuke-kun, it's quite embarrassing. Just tell me already. As Sasuke also had a nosebleed after hearing that. Perverts. All of you are perverts. What do you mean by that? You think about that for me, right? As Sakura blushed and passed out. Aha! Pervert! I have to get away. I'm surrounded by perverts. No, I cannot abandon Naruto. He's my comrade, my best friend. We are both in this together. We will get out together. As this was going on, everyone from the other village was quite surprised by this. As Orochimaru was hidden within Ganon's thought. Oh man, I'm having second thoughts about the Uchiha. He's weird and non-Uchiha-like. And what's with this kid wearing a fox costume? And, is he in some kind of, fetish of that stuff? I don't know. And the test began, and you know what? Naruto and his team aced it alongside everyone else in canon. And the second test began in the Forest of Death as Uncle led them there. After filling in their forms, they entered the Forest of Death, and there they encountered Orochimaru. Naruto was able to get a pluck of his hair from original Orochimaru and put it into a voodoo doll. As Orochimaru was about to bite Sasuke with his elongated neck, as Naruto turned around his neck and made him bite himself. What the hell? Orochimaru said, as Naruto laughed. Hey, Orochimaru, I can control your body now. Naruto started to twist him and make him do breakdance by literally breaking his every bone, which caused everyone to laugh their asses by rolling on the ground, mainly his team. You, stop this disrespect! As Naruto made him punch his face. Oh, stop hitting yourself, Orochimaru. Oh, does that hurt? And Naruto did something. He made Orochimaru bite his private parts. As Orochimaru yelped in help like a girl. Oh, I'm going to kill you, kid. Once I get my hands on you. You will pay, he said before he passed out. As after getting his scroll, the team went inside the tower and informed that Orochimaru was passed out. And when the envoy recovered Orochimaru, they were laughing their asses off. Orochimaru was face-first as his ass was up in the air as a huge giant wooden stick was stuck in it, with a note written on the stick tied to it. Here lies a traitor and that got his ass whooped by a genin. So much for a Sanin. And while Orochimaru was captured alongside his compliances, mainly Kabuto and the rest of the Otogakure was taken under custody. As for Suna, they went into preliminaries, mainly the three siblings. As everything went as in canon there, Naruto was able to beat Kiba by literally putting out his fart machine gun on his face as he made everyone barf there by that. As Naruto won the match with that, Kiba thought he was cheating, but Naruto said it was his, Kake Genkai to summon these kind of stuff, and everybody bought it. Naruto thought, what a bunch of idiots. As the time went on, and the preliminaries came to an end, and everyone was in canon was sent to the final rounds of the Chunin exams. As the Chunin exams were 1 month away, Naruto started to train with Jiraiya again, learning the Senjutsu Chakra mode, or the Sage mode. As Naruto entered it and got the key from Jiraiya to unlock the gates for the Kyuubi cell, as Naruto and Kyuubi bonded by bashing their fists together, and Naruto entered the KCM2 state as well, which was quite surprising. Naruto became the perfect Jinchuriki, only the second Jinchuriki to do that. The first one was Kumo's Jinchuriki, Killer Bee, with the 8 tails, Yuki. As this was happening, on the other side, Suna was preparing for attack, even without their Kazekage, because it was his given order. As Orochimaru was already captured, as he was traumatized, because his pride and everything else was crushed by a genin. Please, please, kill me. I don't want to feel that pain again. As the whole envoy were laughing at his ass. He became a laughingstock from became a fierce shinobi to a laughingstock. Well, Orochimaru's pride was crushed to nothing. And time went on. The finals came. And they went as in canon. Naruto literally blinded Neji with bright light that he summoned. And guess what he did? He pinched Neji's ass cheek, causing him to yelp, and summoned a baseball bat, and putting him on max, smashed it into Neji, sending him into a crater, forming a crater with a humanoid shape there, as Neji was engraved into it, and knocked out. The match ended in only 5 seconds. As everyone had their jaw drops, Neji, a prodigy of the Hyuga clan, was beaten in 5 seconds. That was something in its own right. And as fights went on, the final fight came between Gaara and Sasuke. As the fight was happening, Gaara lost his control and became Shikaku. And the attack began. Even without Otto, and Naruto became a full-fledged Jinchuriki, so I entered the KCM2 avatar state of Kurama. As giant Kurama avatar was formed with yellow energy and chakra, as Naruto was standing in center of it, as Naruto roared, "Here, a second one, just to add in. Hey, no fear, you're already powerful than me. Ha, so you admit, but I never play fair. I never play fair," Naruto said, as he summoned the T-Rex Ko as well. 2 against 1, Shikaku. Retreat back peacefully or there'll be hell to pay. Bring it on, Brad. Your own, Gaki, Kurama said. Hey, Baka Fox, what are you calling a Gaki? You Baka Tanuki, you're still a little kid. No wonder father loved me more. Oh yeah, you wanna go, Fox? Yeah. As both of them started to fight each other out. And with a single punch to Shikaku's face, Shikaku fell. No! Ha, sucks to be you, you Baka Tanuki. Remember this, Fox? When I get out, I'll squash ya. Got it? Yeah, I'll be waiting for you here, you Baka Tanuki. After that, Naruto talked on Jutsu Gaara and they became friends. And everything with Suna went back to normal after they were let go by Naruto. And 1 month later, a new treaty between Suna and Konoha were formed. And time went on and Naruto reluctantly went on dates that he promised between Chunin exams after becoming Chunin with Ino and Hinata separately. As they enjoyed their time together and Naruto finally came to realize that he loved both of his girlfriends and agreed to marry them in future after buying them rings and proposing to them as they agreed. Inoichi was still sore about it, but he had to agree for the happiness of his daughter. As this was going on, Akatsuki was about to make their move. Sir, from our reports, we found out that the Jinchuriki of Kyuubi is the strongest. We should attack them. As Zetsu didn't knew that a figure followed him, or a dinosaur followed him, back to his lair. As this was going on, suddenly their roof came off from their heads as everyone with bug eyes watched the giant T-Rex as the T-Rex waved and then roared at them, causing most of them to shiver. As Hidan attacked, but he was squashed like a bug and turned into paste, a human paste again. It was a favorite move of our favorite dinosaur, Ko, to do. As almost half of the Akatsuki was destroyed by Ko, the mechanical dinosaur, and pet of Naruto, only Zetsu and, none other than Tobi remained. As for Pain and none other than Konan, they were trying to leave the Akatsuki because they found out that their morals and the Akatsuki morals weren't the same anymore. So it was the perfect opportunity for them to leave their blood clones to die and their real bodies to retreat back far away from the whole world, forever to be hidden. As the dinosaur, after seeing that everyone was dead, unknown to him that in Kamui Dimension both Zetsu and Tobi remained, returned back to Naruto. Damn it! As they appeared back into the land of living. I can't believe it that thing was sent here. How can you be so careless, Zetsu? I'm sorry, Madara-sama, I didn't know. Damn it, he said, as suddenly they heard a beep. As the beeping increased and there was a giant explosion as both of them were flung into the air. As a tail came from behind, as it was like a huge baseball bat that swung them like a ball as they were thrown back in Konoha's direction. as they landed with such force that almost every bone in Obito's body broke. And as for Zetsu, his white half turned into a tree as his black half was consumed on Obito's body to make him move again. "What the hell is going on?" said the black one. "I don't know. But we're in Konoha," as they were surrounded by Konoha's forces. "Shit," both of them said. As suddenly Cole came, landing in front of everyone as he roared. After that, he pointed at them. "What do you mean, Cole?" "Someone get Naruto here, please," said Kakashi as he was getting annoyed by the giant dinosaur because he couldn't understand a thing by him. As Naruto arrived, he told them what the dinosaur was saying. They are the main Akatsuki leaders, and they are the one who are after the Jinchurikis? Thanks, Go, nice work. You are free to roam around for 1 month," as Go roared in approval and left to roam around for 1 month. As everyone turned towards them. "Hello everyone." As, well, they got a beating of their life from every shinobi there, and after that, Naruto tortured them with his voodoo doll, making them do Rickroll dance all over again. "Stop it! We're getting sick of this music already. You just became the meme of the 21st century, bitches. Just enjoy it." Naruto was bonked on his head by his mother and his girlfriend. "Naruto, no bad words." "Hi," Naruto said. And, well, he made them dance a bit more, and their mind finally broke, as both Zetsu and Obito's minds were broken, and they were put into the chakra-confined chambers by sealing their chakra off completely, and they both feared Naruto as well. Even Kaguya feared Naruto, as she watched everything happening through Zetsu's eyes. "I don't want to get out," she said as she hugged her knees and started to cradle herself in the moon. "I'm safe here. Yes, the demon cannot attack me here. Yes, I will stay here forever." As from her eyes, the whole Otsutsuki clan watched this, and they were afraid of Naruto. "Yeah, fuck this shit. We're not going there anymore, Momoshiki. You're free to go. You as well, Kishiki." "Yeah, fuck that. We're not going as well, Ishiki. What do you think, we're fools?" Yes. Nuh-uh. We don't want that kind of energy back. Yeah. Screw that. We're just staying here." "Cool." As the peace between the elemental nations, well, it wasn't achieved though, but they were on peaceful terms to never attack each other again. It was that much of treachery. There were no bad bloods, as they started anew, from scratch. And slowly but surely they formed relationship with one and each other, as shinobis from other villages started to marry each other, and the alliances were formed in such ways. And they became strong, and after 10 years the peace was achieved. And Naruto was made the 6th Hokage, after Tsunade, who was summoned back to heal those who were damaged in the Chunin exams, and she was made the 5th Hokage. And later on, after her, Naruto was made the 6th Hokage, as Kakashi was busy spending time with his father as much as he could, and Naruto also was spending his time with his wives and his family. His son Boruto and Inojin were born as well, and his daughter Himawari was about to be born from Hinata as well later on, as he had a happy family and a happy life, all because Shinigami-sama tried to intervene. As the Shinigami finally enjoyed his last bit of Diet Coke as he shed happy tears. Alongside him were Yami and Kami. What a happy story, right? Yeah, I guess it's the happiest story for Naruto. Let him live and enjoy his life for now, Shinigami said as he turned off his TV as he looked towards us. Now everyone, I hope you like this story, and if you do, please leave a like and subscribe to Apollo Uchiha's channel, as Apollo, take it from here. Thanks Shinigami-sama. You know the drill. This is Apollo Uchiha and I'm signing out.